And we're finally underway down at St Andrews. Burstow goes chasing after the ball. Really interesting fixture, this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
still pushing.
Sunderland gets on the front foot a little bit more. I think people talked about our press and energy on Wednesday night and maybe not getting after Huddersfield as much as we could have done. You'll see that there. See the start. Burstow, the trigger at the top end. The lads have got to get up there and support him as well if he is going to go and press. The setup is as we thought there. You see Mundell on the far side.
Well, Birmingham's numbers are a lot easier to read than Huddersfield Town's gold on white and blue the other night. Good for us back in our commentary position back here at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, they're always test as the stripy kits, aren't they?
Look on 9 with work to do there.
Yeah, sloppy start. A couple of times I think Trey Hume on that far side. Passed one out of play and then puts too much on it. Playing it back to Luke 09, gives the corner away.
Now you mentioned it in the pre-game programme, Danny.
Set
they
pieces.
Need to be alive.
Yeah. You can see us there generally setting up zonal. The big lads across the 6-yard line. Dan Ballard, we know he's aggressive. He'll go and try and meet it. And those 4 ahead of him there, you see they've got to do their jobs, get the blocks in. Don't allow those Birmingham players to break through.
Comes out to the edge. Perhaps a handball there by Miyoshi. Someone needs to deal with this here. They still haven't. Just about. Trey Hume pops it out.
Yeah, a little bit of uncertainty back there. As you say, come out to Miyoshi. Just dinks it in. I think maybe Anthony Patterson could have come and claimed it, helped his defence out there. I think it's Dan Ballard who heads it clear in the end.
Lots of other games in the Championship this afternoon. Few could have an impact on where Sunderland lie at the end of today's games. So we'll keep you across those. As Birmingham come down that left-hand side, Hjelde is underneath it. Didn't get there. It's Jack Clark who's back there helping out.
Yeah, started quite lively, Birmingham, getting down that left-hand side. So we've just got to make sure as well, both Jack and Mundell on the far side. You see Laird there, loves to bomb on.
Well, I was going to say, as much as Roberts and James go down those flanks, so do Drama and Laird,
yeah,
don't they?
They'll get forward every opportunity here, doubling up. So they've got to switch on Jack and help out. And Mundell, as I mentioned there, on the far side. Don't switch off.
Out from O'Nien.
Yeah, as you mentioned, fixtures in the Championship today. Looking around ourselves, Huddersfield, who we were at on Wednesday, there at home again. Hull could do us a favour. Norwich at home to Cardiff. Preston, Blackburn, the ones in and around us. Stoke as well, who are struggling, aren't they? Home to Coventry. They're the ones to keep an eye on.
That's Mundell on that right-hand side. Battling really hard. Has he won the corner? Yeah, not on this occasion.
Yeah, good battle. I expect that all afternoon. Say Laird, I've seen him a couple of times defensively. 1v1, he's good, he's strong, he's quick.
I think he actually played for Michael Beale at QPR.
Right.
On a loan spell there. Birmingham just trying to get it through the lines.
Does not give it.
Yeah, he doesn't give it.
Roberts went down. Not sure if there's any contact. That one there was. Miyoshi a little bit too keen on Hjelde. Brings him down.
2 Roberts in the Birmingham lineup this afternoon.
Yeah, should be okay. Opposite ends of the pitch, aren't they?
Defender and an attacker. Hjelde goes back to Ballard. Ekwa. Just run out there by Trey Hume, was quite advanced there.
Yeah, he done well initially. Say Ekwar dropped in at right back, and his first touch is actually good. It looks like he's getting away from his man and just runs out of play on the far side.
Michael Beale having a wander out. First time this afternoon. Mayoshi trying to pop it through. Hjelde gets in the way. Hjelde getting pestered there, and I think he'll pick up the foul from Stansfield was the wrong side of him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think looking at Hjelde, he dwelt on the ball. He was looking for an option. Got the free kick though.
Mundell gives it to Ekwar, and Ekwar tries to loft it up to Burstow, who flicks it on for Jack Clark. Laird.
Yeah,
A little bit too much from Pierre there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just going to say, as Jack crosses that, it takes a big deflection, doesn't it? A bit of spin on it. He got away with it a little bit later. Then he tried to clear it and got it stuck under his feet, but nobody was putting pressure on him.
In that passage of play, Danny, there was a good flick on there by Mason Burstow.
Yeah, that's what he's got. He's not the smallest at times. Use his frame, yeah.
We spoke to him pitch side, haven't we? And he's about 6'4", or something like that.
Just glanced it off the top of the centre half.
John Ruddy. 37 now, John Ruddy.
Still nice and young for a goalkeeper, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Years left in him. Remember, he took one in the face in the game back in November. It was Eliza Mayendo.
Yeah, decent strike.
Saved it with his face.
Yeah, I just wonder if they've changed it a little bit, Birmingham. There looks like Miyoshi's out on this right-hand side, and you see Roberts just tucked in behind Stansfield.
Keep an eye on things as Anthony Patterson gets the ball and passes it across his 6-yard box to Dan Ballard. He looks up. Hjelde plays it inside. Dan Neil.
That's good play from Sunderland.
He's Job. A bit of a funny reaction there from the crowd. It's Mundell who's come out on this left-hand side. He plays the ball into the middle. Because as a winger, Danny, you're always taught to put the ball into those areas.
Well, I think there, he does the first part well, doesn't he? Gets maybe as he looks up there, he's played it in flat, hasn't he? There's a man waiting there for it for Birmingham. Can he beat him either standing up to the far post area? But it's interesting how you see where he come across the pitch and picked it up, whether Michael Beale's allowed him to have that licence to go and roam in a way, really. But naturally, you want to see him out on that right-hand side, don't we? Give us that balance. Say it wasn't there on Wednesday night. We were reliant too much on coming down the left-hand side through Jack, and they stopped us at source.
He's Luke O'Nien. Good ball forward. Trey Hume gets on the end of it as well. Hume, early ball in, couldn't find Burstow. Cut out. Jordan James has it. Birmingham trying to play themselves out, but they hit a red and white shirt. Bit of a spin there from Burstow, and looked easier just to take it.
Yeah, you see that one there, Trey getting in down the right-hand side. You see what he's looking for, trying to bend it in behind the Birmingham back line. Just doesn't get enough on it to set it out behind them.
He's definitely been taught to get forward today, though, hasn't he, Trey Hume?
Yeah, I think so. To be fair, he does when he gets an opportunity. I prefer him doing that, more orthodox, really, in a way, as a right-back, getting forward and supporting, rather than coming and playing in that midfield role and just congests it for me, really.
Closed down there by Job. It was very convincing by Mark Roberts, and Job still goes on with the ball. Job, he needs support here. Hjelde has arrived. Thinks about the cross, gives it back to Job. Still going here, Job. Puts it across, and Ruddy had to get there. It goes for a Sunderland corner.
Yeah, strange passage of play, really. Job's a little bit isolated on the left there, and Birmingham weren't sure who was to come out and press him, and he goes past Drama like he's not there. And in the end, Ruddy bails them out his near post with his left leg. You see Drum, he has a little stab at it there and then treading water, trying to get back in.
He made it look easy there, Job,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he did, didn't he? Yeah.
He'll be up for this afternoon, that's for sure. Clark works the angle for Ekwa.
Yeah. Oh, they're asking for a corner. I was going to say he wasn't quite set as the ball comes across. See, just under his feet. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, you can see it off Stansfield's back. Yeah. Yeah, and he's actually in a decent position.
Stansfield's gone down, holding his head off the ball.
At the back of his head.
So, I mean, if that's not a clue as to what's happened, come on, referee. He's going to ask him now, are you okay? What happened? Yeah, well, the ball hit me on the back of the head. Yeah. All right, I should probably give a corner for that.
Yeah, that one you've just missed there, yeah. Because he's actually looking at it. He's in a good position, the ref, looking straight at it from sort of 10 yards away, isn't he?
Sunderland trying to press the question here with Birmingham. Cut out by Trey Hume. You
see Birmingham under Tony Murray, they will try and play out from the back, won't they? They won't just shell it long.
Oh, Jack Clark could be in here if he's onside. I think he is. Clark pulls it back. Again, red and white shirt not on the end of it, but Sunderland nicking it.
Yeah, a couple of sloppy passes from Birmingham. I must say that they will try and play out, but get caught on it. Jack's hobbling a little bit there.
Neil on the stretch, but he couldn't take full control. Perhaps Trey Hume can now. He does. Ekwa. Romain Mundle, his first start for Sunderland. Puts a lovely ball in.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, weren't we, before the game. Natural winger on the right-hand side, just shifts it. Doesn't really go past Laird, but he just shifts it a yard. Fizzes a lovely ball in, look, in behind.
Takes a touch as it comes through, but it seems to have burst on the
yes,
back of his foot.
Bielik at the near post just gets a nick on it, doesn't it? It makes it awkward for Burstow. I think he's just ahead of the ball and it pops up at him as well.
That's what we're going to see more of,
though. Better from Sunderland, yeah. Putting balls in behind early.
Mark Venus and Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole still there, yeah. Looking concerned on the bench.
Sunderland chasing it once again. It's Ekwa who comes out of position. Ballard deals with that one. Daniel slams the ball in to the middle of the park. He hasn't give that. Looked like a foul, Danny, but the play on. It opens up here.
That's a good
challenge coming back from Job.
Really good, yeah. Dwelt on the ball, Roberts, as he's looking to pull the trigger, and Job just gets back at him. But yeah, that other one will have to see it back. But
looked like a foul in the middle of the park. Wasn't given. That's
Romain Mundle,
hasn't gone back that
far. I've not seen it far enough back. See there. Yeah, he wasn't sure what to do. I don't think Roberts there, whether to pull the trigger. He looked up a couple of times. Took too long on it.
Job had to be well timed. And O'Nine's been caught off the ball.
No, just give that one. Yeah, the other one, as it did go into Mundle's feet on the halfway line, it did look like he was clipped from behind. The referee waved it off though.
Daniel trying to go through the gears. Just stopped by blue shirts. Again, Sunderland trying to press, and Daniel takes it back off them. Hjelder looking for a red and white shirt. Job was inside. He goes back to Jack Clark. This is Romain Mundle who's picked it up. Has a shot from distance.
Yeah, again comes off that right hand side, doesn't he? Just into the pocket of space. No real pressure on him. He pulls the trigger. Not a bad strike. Unfortunately, though, straight down the middle of the goal. Into the arms of John Ruddy.
Good to see, though.
Yeah.
He looks very keen to impress. Sunderland supporters around the world will appreciate that. Remember, Sunderland supporters, you can take part in the post-game programme. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. That looked like a shove. Referee's letting a lot of things
Yeah,
go
he did,
here.
yeah. I think even if he doesn't give that one, I think Bielik had a piece of his shirt just a second or two before that.
Roberts and Job.
Oh.
09 comes across.
Yeah, it's gone back to that one. I think Job's just a little bit late on Roberts. But yeah, the first one higher up there, I thought Bielik had a piece of...
He's booked Job for that as well.
Yeah, a piece of Mundell's shirt as he was trying to get forward.
I think Sunderland again should have had a free kick, on the start of that passage of play, but we'll see. Job is the first in the book this afternoon. Yeah, he's late. Not sure it was worth a yellow though.
Yeah, I was going to say modern day yellow card, that one, isn't it? You know, a few years back, it's a free kick, I think, but
and it's not even the suggested cynical blue card foul, is it really? Because the ball's already gone.
I think he's gone to play there. It's just a fraction late, isn't it? Especially when it's slowed down, it looks worse than it is. Roberts asking for a foul there. Just got wrong side of Hjelde for a minute.
Dan Neal's over there, trying to get it out of danger. Tries to go down the line. Goes to Mayoshi. Sung Ho gets it back. Led. Cut out by Trey Hume. Back in there, Stansfield picks it up. 9 goals in all competitions this season, Jay Stansfield. And he's loaned from Fulham.
Yeah, it's good again from Trey Hume, getting around him, stopping the cross coming in. Just having a little bit of a spell now, Birmingham, aren't they? Bit of possession.
He's led. Hume stops it, but it goes for the corner.
Yeah, it's good again. Let's say Laird, he backs himself, doesn't he? Getting up and down that left-hand side, and a couple of times he's tried to get the better of Trey Hume. Does well again though, Trey, stopping the cross.
A couple of goals in the Championship. Swansea City are behind at home to Ipswich Town. And Nathan Broadhead again on the scoreline for them. Preston 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. Sammy Smodics, he gets another one. He's banging them in this season still. And Hull have taken the lead away at Ipswich. Shot comes in, save from Anthony Patterson. He had to as well.
Yeah, Stansfield flush on the volley, isn't it? Lovely strike, look at his reaction there. Going back away from goal as well, and
That's
bang,
great
decent
technique.
strike and good save from Anthony Patterson.
Wonderful technique from Jay Stansfield, 21 years old, on loan from Fulham. Very highly rated.
Yeah, the only thing he's looking for there is just a bit of direction, is it? It's maybe straight down the middle of the goal. Wonderful strike.
Now from Ballard, went as far as Stansfield. Big challenge on the edge. It was a bit wild from O'Nien.
He's got to be careful. Yeah, no, I think he's going to get booked. He's not.
I think it was just clumsy more than anything else, Danny.
Stays on 9 yellow cards, doesn't he? It's one of them. Gets away from Miyoshi. And then he thinks he can nick it, Luke O'Nien, but he doesn't. And it's another free kick. And say there, after the last 5 minutes or so, they're having a spell, Birmingham. Seen a lot of the ball. In and around our 18-yard box.
Similar kind of areas to where they conceded from the set piece during the week. It was the second ball, of course, which was put in by Matty Pearson on that occasion.
Yeah, got left-footed Dazelle, and Miyoshi as well stood over it.
Miyoshi.
Yeah, it's actually sung, isn't it? It's never really troubling Anthony Patterson. Trying to get it up and over the wall. O's over the top of the crossbar there.
Jack Clark goes down. Oh, looked like it was thrown away there. Start of the season, that would have been a yellow card for
Dazelle. Shaking his head, doesn't agree with the referee. We've seen it with Jack, haven't we? He does that well where he gets his body in between man and ball and just goes down when he gets a little bit of contact.
Ekwa. Job.
You just see this little passes. I know we're looking after the ball, but we've had a couple of opportunities, I think, where we could have just spun it in behind. Playing too much in front of Birmingham, and then it ends up in nothing. We've had 20-odd passes, got nowhere with it. And then Anthony Patterson has to go long.
Cody Drama cuts it out. Clark, can he steal it? He stole it here. Jack Clark inside the area. Jack Clark steadies himself.
There we go.
1-0 Sunderland.
Well, and out of nothing. It's another sloppy mistake from Birmingham at the back. Try and play it square to Roberts. He's on his heels. Jack Clark certainly isn't. Steals in ahead of him. And then goes on to do what Jack Clark does. Tucks it away for his 15th goal of the season. 1-0 Sunderland.
He's hurt himself a bit, Clark here. There's the Sunderland fans happy. Down in the Midlands.
Yeah, when it's Sung Ho, isn't it? It sells Roberts short. I think Roberts caught a little bit on his heels.
I think Roberts actually puts his foot down to Clark there.
And then as you see it now, as he plays the ball, and it's Sung Ho actually, maybe caught him there. And he comes across, and to be fair to him, it's an awkward one because he doesn't want to allow Jack back onto his right foot, but he's just stood off him enough, and Jack doesn't have to beat him. Just opens his body up and passes it into that far corner. Ruddy, no chance.
Sunderland fans happy. Let's hope Jack Clark's okay after. I think he was stamped on, wasn't he, by Roberts?
Roberts just tries to get there ahead of him, doesn't he? But it's too quick for him, Jack Clark.
Is that 15 for the season now for
15
Jack?
for the season. Yeah, and Tony would be livid as well, actually. They were just having a little period in the game, weren't they, where they were having a few passes, spending a bit of time in our half. And yeah, they'd already had 2 or 3, to be fair, earlier on, where they'd been a little bit loose at the back. I think Drama had had one down on this right-hand side as well. And that's all it takes, isn't it? You know, Jack read the situation.
Similar to a game I saw Birmingham City playing a couple of weeks ago. It might have been on Friday last week.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, they had all the possession. Then Sheffield Wednesday went at the other end and scored. Very similar circumstances.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's okay to continue. He's just getting a little bit more of attention from Pete Brandt down there. A couple of paracetamols maybe. He'll be all right. Sunderland a goal up.
Yeah, I think we, without really threatening the goal, we had that one effort, didn't we, with Mundell, where he'd come inside and smashed it straight down the middle at John Ruddy. Couple of crosses coming from the right hand side, but then I just thought we were dropping off it a little bit.
Well, shot comes in, it's deflected as well. I'll go for the corner. Birmingham trying to get back into this straight away as Jack Clark rejoins the play. Already had 4 corners, Birmingham.
Yeah, just have a look in the middle there. You can see Dan Neil and Luke O'Nien having a few words with each other, trying to get us organised. We've just got ourselves in front. Don't want to concede.
Comes in. Burstow with a touch on. Pump back in. Is there too much on that? Stansfield takes it down well, but
yeah, Trace a handball, is he? Yeah, I thought Stansfield had pulled out to this right hand side.
Couple more goals going in around the Championship. Leicester City are getting beat by Middlesbrough at home as it stands. Blackburn have scored again against Preston North End to make it 2-0. A few away victories at the
Yeah,
moment,
well,
including
that's
this one.
one result going in our favour, isn't it? Preston getting beat. Hull still winning though at Huddersfield.
Yep, we're at the part of the season where we're looking at the other results during the game. I think we will be for the next couple of weeks as well.
Yeah, Norwich getting beat as well at home to Cardiff. That one's going our way.
Sunderland, remember, could go back into the top 6 if results go their way this afternoon. Could move on to 50 points as well. Mayoshi brings it away for Birmingham City. Trey Hume across there again.
Good. I'm just wondering what's happened. Yeah, Trey, unless it's... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it was from the corner earlier. And he found himself out there up against Stansfield, didn't he? And they just haven't had the opportunity to
get back in.
To swap across until now.
Just shows what Trey can do, though.
Fielder.
Both sides.
Yeah.
He's equally good, isn't he?
I mean, obviously, he's not naturally left-footed, but sometimes, you know, does he find it easier defending that side? I thought he was excellent against Rodoni when he come across on Wednesday night as well.
Hjelde throws it down the line, trying to find Joe, but hits him. Well, Sunderland get the decision there. Must come off drama. Pak Sung Hoi, highly rated. Mundell trying to get there. He's body checked by Ethan Laird. You can hear Tony Mowbray.
Yeah, he's not busy. He'd get on the ball. He wants his team to play. Don't go into their shells. Have to go in behind.
Sunderland fans, you can hear down at St Andrews. Ruddy under pressure here. Roberts plays it out.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Anthony
credit to Mason Burstow there. You see, he goes to press Ruddy, goes out to the right centre half. Roberts, who forces it long.
Dazelle, Mayoshi. He's put the ball through there for Roberts. Tyler Roberts still. Players arriving on the edge. In for James. Oh! And Hjelde. He's asking for something there, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It was a strange one. It looked like he was going to head it clear, and not sure if it come off his shoulder.
A little shove maybe nudge from Mayoshi. He was lurking. Nine under pressure. Roberts goes inside to Mayoshi. Mayoshi's got a little bit of space around him, but Dan Neil gets something on it. Comes back in. There's a combination between Hjelde and Ballard there. Keep it out. Clark trying to bring it out himself. That's a foul.
Just switched off as it come across the drama there. It was almost like we stopped thinking it was going out of play, and then he fizzes the ball back across. Let's have a look at it back now. Yes, Danny deflects it into his path, and then he just pops the ball across. And that's Roberts, isn't it?
Across.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on target. It's going past that far post.
Mundell. A bit quiet, but he had a very good start to the game. Mason Burstow coming deep to get involved. Pierre Ekwa has found himself quite wide so far this afternoon.
Pulling out to that right hand side, doesn't he?
He's Romain Mundell. And he's still going, he does go down. Ekwa wins it back.
He's looking for the free kick, isn't he? I think Pierre's going to book for the handball, but no. Yeah, Romain Mundell drives, just opens up for him for a second inside, and as he's driving in, he goes down. But again, no contact. That's good from Luke. He does that really well, doesn't he? Said it a few times, you know, most centre-halves just head it clear or...
Job Puts it through the legs of Sung Ho. Dan Neil. Trey Hume gives him it back. Sunderland starting to click here.
Yeah, I was going to say better control. We haven't really had a lot of control. We've had moments going forward, but in terms of spending time on the ball,
interesting to see Ekwa's role today. He finds himself on the
again.
ball again. Burstow thought about a shot there, I think.
Yeah, been loose, haven't they, Birmingham, at times in there, and there's space as soon as they give the ball away. It does open up for a moment for Mason Burstow as well. I think he thought about pulling the trigger a second or two earlier. When he does, to get the block in Birmingham.
Ekwa goes across. Trying to hold his man off. Remains in possession of the ball. Mundell's helping out. Oh, someone get the throw.
It's quiet in St Andrews. You can just hear the Sunderland fans. Chorus of wise men say.
He's Trey Hume. Inside to Romain Mundell.
That
Goes down.
Yeah, I was
He's
going to say,
give it.
that one's a foul, isn't it?
I don't understand why.
That's got to be a yellow
It's
card.
got to be a yellow card.
Yeah, well, you see Joe's earlier. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, it's on the stretch. It is one of those, isn't it? Similar to the one at the other end.
It's exactly the
when
same.
Joe got it, always getting away from Romain, and he just gets the toe ahead of Sung Hoi. And in the book he goes.
Joins Job in the book. Now, Sunderland, can they work something from this? Just another look here.
Yeah,
Just
you
gets a
see that-
touch there.
Yeah, I think you're looking at where the position is similar to the one against Plymouth, isn't it? But we obviously just shifted for Pierre.
I think that wall needs to move back a bit.
Yeah. Marched out now, get the foam out, won't he? The ref.
I think he did it already, Danny, but let's left them to do it themselves. They're not going to.
Say it dissolves, doesn't it, after
Yeah.
about 10 seconds or so? But
They're not. Well, they're in front of it. Look, you can see the line behind them. Little cheats.
well, to me, there surely starts on the ball and marches the wall back and then sprays
he
it. I
didn't.
don't
He did
get.
the
Yeah,
other
it's
way around.
bizarre, like yeah.
Ekwa, does he fancy this? Job's over it as well.
No.
Didn't come down enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, for me, obviously, it favours a lefty on that side of the box, and then to get it up and down from there, it's going to have to be a worldy strike, isn't it? And get it up and down sharp.
Jump from Burstow.
Yeah, good again from Burstow. Just those little differences, rather than a centre half coming in power and a header forward, it just takes the pressure off. He wins it.
Clip forward from Ruddy, trying to set Jordan James away. It's 1-1 now in the Swansea-Ipswich game. Sheffield Wednesday are winning away at Millwall. Mundell goes down again there. Referee doesn't want to know. There's definitely been contact.
Yeah, lead was tight, wasn't he? Up against him there as he accidentally stood over his right heel, I think it looks like. But stay down, Mundell. Birmingham play on.
Dan Neil slipped and he almost still stopped the ball, but as it stands, Birmingham are still coming forward as Romain Mundell stays down. Roberts. Mayoshi gives it back to Roberts. Mayoshi outside of the left boot, trying to feed it through for Stansfield. Job getting his body in the way and winning it back for Sunderland and looking really strong there, Job. Can he pick this pass out? for Burstow. He's put it across for Mundell, who's back on his feet.
Yeah, right idea from Burstow, isn't it? But it's a good starting position from John Ruddy. Alive to the situation. Edge of his box.
Lovely from Job there.
Wasn't it? Yeah, wriggled out of a tight area.
He's going to have to be strong again here. Wins the throw-in. See Mark Venus coming out there. Was assistant to Tony Mowbray at Sunderland as well. Nine. Too much in that one from Tyler Roberts.
Yeah, he's looking for options there, Luke. And it's ball from Tyler Roberts. He should assess it. I think Luke O'Nine's going nowhere. Just tramples all over the back of him. Gives a cheap free kick away.
Can Clark get on the end of this one? He's stretching. Just couldn't get on the end of it. A few ironic cheers. He's not happy. Felt it was a bit too early, maybe, the ball out.
Yeah, I think it's the right idea, isn't it? It's just unfortunate. It just skips up before he can get there, Jack. Trying to keep it in on this left-hand side.
Drama. Mayoshi. Bielik. Jordan James. Pierre Ekwa very strong there, winning it back for Sunderland, and continues and pops it through as well, looking for Mason Burstow. Good work from Pierre, but he couldn't find the final ball.
Yeah, he does really well. I just think he needs to put more on it, leave it in behind. Just gives Bielik the opportunity to cut it out.
In these situations, Birmingham don't look too convincing, do they?
Give it away again.
Burstow finds Clark. A few grumbles from the locals as well. Hjelde. Is it too much on that? Laird's not sure. And pops it out.
Yeah, you can just hear one or two of the Birmingham fans groans inside St Andrews.
Middlesbrough are winning 2-0 away at Leicester City. Be some scalp for Michael Carrick, that.
Yeah, will be indeed, won't it? Yeah, a few coupons down the drain with that one as it stands. High-flying Foxes.
And Ipswich have scored again away at Swansea City.
Connor Chaplin
with the goal there. And there's no home sides winning in the Championship this afternoon.
Well, I think out of those fixtures, the ones we could do with helping us out are Huddersfield mainly. I think Hull have got a game in hand on us as well.
Here's Jack Clark for Sunderland, waiting for Job to get up to speed. Job gets there, his long legs.
Corner ball.
Corner.
Yeah, he's done well. See, Roberts was quite aggressive coming to press him from behind there. He's had a good, 38 minutes on the clock there, Job. Good energy getting around the pitch. He looked after the ball well. Getting into the box, as I mentioned before, which perhaps we didn't see as much from him on Wednesday night.
I see some elements of Job's game which we saw when Dan Neil was first breaking into the Sunderland side last season. And, young players will make mistakes, but if you stick with them, like we've done with Dan Neil.
Yeah, corner goes out the far side, but yeah, it is. You're making that step up to men's football, really, aren't you? Again, we say that he's just turned 18 not long ago, hasn't he? So you forget that. Yeah, it'll catch up with him. We're into the meat and drink of the season now, aren't we? 30 games gone. There's a lot of football being played. You're coming through the winter months. Pitches get a little bit heavier at times. I know this day and age they've got all the technology to make pitches better, but it does catch up with you a little bit. And still finding the legs, they're growing as well, these lads, aren't they? Let's not forget.
Where were you playing at 18? Chester City?
Vauxhall? No, local football for me in the Welsh leagues back then, yeah.
The Welsh leagues. Rugby for you then, was it?
Funny shaped football.
for Burstall there. Mundell picks up the loose ball. That's good positioning from him. James just breathing down his neck. Took it out though.
Yeah, but you see that, I know some people say, oh, it's a long pump forward, but look what it's done though. It's got it, and so long as you can drop on the second balls like Romain does there. I know he runs it out of play on the far side, but so long as Mason's going to compete for the first one, we've got to be around the seconds to get you 40, 50 yards up the pitch sometimes.
These positions here, Sunderland have been nicking it. And on this occasion, Birmingham have played it out.
Yeah, you can hear the groans again, can't you, from the Birmingham fans.
Strong challenge in the back of Job. There's left him on the deck. Hope he's all right.
Yeah, Roberts doesn't really argue it. Do you know what? It's one of those balls that as Anthony Patterson clips it, as a centre-back, you're licking your lips. You think, I'm going to go munch your man, so to speak. Watch there.
Bong.
He wins the ball. Yeah, he comes through the back of Job, though.
Too much on it. Sheffield Wednesday have got another down at the Den. 2-0 now to them. Norwich are equalised at home against Cardiff City. Josh Sargent with the goal. He's back in the side after injury. Mundell could be in here. Gets his body in the way as he pulled back there. Mundell gets a shot away. It's a great save from John Ruddy.
Yeah, well, they're a bit of a mess. It's Bielik who doesn't deal with it in the first place. I thought at first as it's dropping, Mundell was going to try and head it over John Ruddy because he's in no man's land. You see it back. Oh, we're not going to see it back far enough. And then he's got a little bit of his shirt there, but he's looking for a similar finish to Jack Clark. Just trying to bend it into that far corner.
He could have gone down there, couldn't he?
Yeah, his arm's all over him. Panic sets in there because he knows he's not dealt with the first one.
It's a great save this from Ruddy. Full stretch to his left-hand side. Mundell, of course, coming from the right, but he is right-footed.
Yeah, no, he's had some good moments in the first half. Romain Mundell.
Ruddy doesn't get there. Jack Clark trying to find an angle. Hjelde. Mundell. Sunderland players stayed forward. Ballard gets himself back in position now as Job takes the ball. Takes 3 players out the game. Jack Clark coming across. He skins Mayoshi as well. Just played out on the far side. It was good tempo there from Sunderland.
I was just going to say, yeah, we've had some good confidence in the last 10-15 minutes or so. I said it's gone flat in the ground. We've sort of dominated possession, really.
Queen's Park Rangers have got a goal away at Bristol City. Here's Cody Drama, though, for Birmingham City. Up against Leo Hjelde. Gets the ball across. Patterson smothers it.
Yeah, nobody. You see Birmingham there. Three players in the middle of the box there. Nobody takes a gamble. Nobody takes a gamble. Gets across the near post. Something that we spoke about ourselves in the last couple of games, isn't it? Somebody taking a chance. Get yourself a tap in at the near post.
Yelled out. Drama takes it away from Jack Clark, who's just going to marshal this one out, I think. A minute to go till half-time. Michael Beale will be happy with the first 45.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they had a little 5 minutes, I think, around the quarter of an hour mark, didn't they, where it looked like they were starting to get on top, and then out of nowhere... It
was kind of just before we scored,
yeah,
really.
Play a sloppy pass, gets us into the game, and since then, I think we've been the better team. We've had good control. So you get a gauge off the fans, really, don't you? There's 1 or 2 groans from the Birmingham fans, aren't happy.
Some good battling performances in the middle. Pierre Ekwa, Romain Mundell.
Yeah, been better this afternoon than what we've seen on Wednesday night at Huddersfield.
Job being strong on occasion as well has helped Sunderland get up the field. Mundell hassling and doing really well here, Romain Mundell. He's won a corner.
Yeah. Well,
linesman was right on top of that.
Yeah, Laird's asking for the foul. I think he goes down expecting the contact and thinks he can buy the free kick, but both the linesman and the referee aren't having it.
I'm glad about that, because normally you see the defenders get the benefit of the doubt. 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Remember to join us at half-time for a look back through the first half action, plus a look around the grounds as well here on SFC Live.
Yeah, good time to get a second one, wasn't it, right in half-time? Going with the 2-goal lead.
It's Ekwar, goes to that near post, or Nine's there, he's on the stretch, takes out Roberts. The free kick is given. He's actually hurt himself there, O'Nien. He might kick the bottom of Roberts'.
Yes, we mentioned about set plays, didn't we? We actually took one or two earlier on, which were better. That one there's too flat, near post. Let's have a look back now.
Well, it takes an elbow in the
yeah, both go to the ball, and it's Roberts, isn't it? It's that shoulder of Luke's, maybe.
Norwich took the lead at home against Cardiff City. Luke's all right. And we've played a minute of the added 2. Preston 2, Blackburn Rovers 2. All the goals going in there. A deep deal.
2 goals in 4 minutes for Preston.
Roberts gets the first contact. Ekwar hooks it downfield. Terrible ball out from John Ruddy.
I'm not sure what he's thinking there. Burstow's give up chasing him down. He can play out to the centre-back there. Very strange, as I say, you talk about an experienced goalkeeper. Very bizarre.
Final few seconds of the suggested 2. See what Steve Martin does after the ball's played down the line. Quick glance at his watch. And that's half-time, Danny.
Yeah, right, on 47 minutes. Yeah, no, I think a decent enough half. I think neither side had full control on the half, really.
What did you make of Mason Burstow in the first half, just before he gets us underway? Do you think he...
Yeah, he had moments, didn't he? Yeah, won a couple of flick-ons up there. Don't think he had an opportunity. He had one, didn't he, from distance, got blocked for the corner.
Ball just holding up in a bit of water on the pitch there, which is quite interesting to see. Anyway, Patterson's ball out is intercepted. Birmingham take possession. Hjelde comes across, but it goes back to Birmingham.
Yeah, I was just about to say as well, can we start the second half well, first 5 minutes or so, where we really left off from that first half, where we settled down, but a little bit sloppy from the kick-off.
Jordan James trying to work it through, and Laird goes down.
Yeah, the minute on the clock, and so Anthony Patterson loose with his clearance. Laird trying to get the Birmingham fans going at the start of this second half, winning the free kick.
Sung Ho standing over it. So is Andre Dazelle. Dazelle on loan from QPR.
I think it's going to be Sung Ho, isn't it? Yeah, with the right foot.
It is. Patterson comes, doesn't get anywhere near. I think he took a bit of a knock there as well. He's stumbling a bit back to his line.
Yeah, I think he had both Trey Hume and Dan Barrow dealt with it in front of him.
I think he might have gone down. Can't see because we are reliant on the EFL cameraman. But I noticed there was a bit of a coming together. I think Roberts maybe went into Anthony Patterson.
So right at the end of the game on Wednesday night, Anthony Patterson clattered into Nichols, didn't he, for Huddersfield there. I think he picked up a yellow card for that, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. I think I noticed a bit of rain there on that shot down in Birmingham.
I think you're right.
Ball goes out of play. Sunderland will restart from a throw-in. Haven't really got our foot on the ball in the second half.
I'm just looking at it from their point of view as well. Looking on the bench, obviously Dembele. He's a little live wire, isn't he? Sometimes you maybe don't know what you're going to get from him, but he does make things happen. Bit similar to Bar for ourselves.
Joe goes down, wins the free kick, and Sunderland will get their foot on the ball in the second half from this.
Hopefully. Scrappy start, isn't it? A couple of minutes gone and 3 or 4 free kicks already.
A course, they've got Lukas Djukovic on the bench as well. Bakuna, big characters.
Yeah, some talent there. You know, Djukovic, I think he scored against us in the game at their place last season, actually. Decent finish, I think, on the half volley, bottom corner.
Rundle keeps it in. Trey Hume can't get on the end. Sung Ho keeps the ball for Birmingham. And O'Nine's got to be alive here. Out from Patterson. Burstow working hard to try and get possession for Sunderland. Does they come from an offside position here? No. Play continues.
Yeah, just have a look at Bielik there. I think he caught him in the nose. Mason Burstow's, that ball was lobbed forward between the two of them. And we've seen very little from James on the left-hand side, haven't we?
Mundell, just a bit of a nudge in Laird there. Laird's waiting for the contact, I think.
Yeah, he's trying to say it's shoulder. Again, these are always that sort of grey area, really. If he gets his body across him, does he lean into the back of him?
He's only 22, Ethan Laird. Good prospect.
Animated Tony Mowbray today, isn't he? Down there, look. Frown on his face, not happy.
Not happy. Roberts wins the header ahead of 09, but it goes back through to Anthony Patterson. Someone get their shape back. Michael Beale. He doesn't look happy about something now. O'Nien trying to play it through the lines. Stopped by Bielik. Roberts plays it forward. Touched on by James. Roberts picks it up. Stansfield was on his toes. Sunderland can't get rid of it at the moment. Roberts. Mayoshi. Drama.
Too much. Yeah, just got to be careful. There's a couple of balls we give away, haven't we? And sometimes we say it, don't we, where don't allow Birmingham to get back into the game, really. Invite them onto us by being sloppy on it. And we just started the half. 3 or 4 passes, we give it away, give it back to Birmingham. Just tighten up a little bit.
Downfield from O'Nien. That's a shove, surely, on Trey Hume, nothing given. Roberts. Dozel. Really trying to be direct.
Yeah, good touch from Trey Hume there. I think he was going to see it out of play, but brings it down really well.
Yelder from Patterson. So play it down the line early. Jobs suggesting it should be more down
on
the
it,
line.
either, or feed it into Jack Clark's feet. It was neither.
Shot comes in from James, and it's kind of smothered by Luke O'Nien, and there's no urgency to get the ball.
No, there's not. You can see, mention Michael Beale there. I don't think he'll be happy with the way we've started the half. You know, he'll had his chat at 10-15 minutes there, the break at half-time in the changing rooms, and he'll have said, look, we finished the half really well, we're in front, managed the game well, tidy on the ball, and we just haven't really started well in the second half. I know Birmingham haven't had too many opportunities as such, but just don't give them a little sniff that they're going to get back into the game and allow them into it.
Ruddy under pressure, takes a touch as well. Burstow was closing him down. Still managed to knock a ball over the top. Mayoshi on the edge. Referee's right on top of it. And that's a foul on
Yeah,
Gelder.
not happy. Those Birmingham fans. It's Dan Neil actually gets back in well. Up against Miyoshi on that far side, and I think the Birmingham fans feel that Dan Neil's a little bit too tight, if anything, to Miyoshi. You don't see it back there. And then it's Roberts. Yeah, that's a foul. You can't argue that one. And he says, well, what about that one there?
He doesn't give a card there, but he looks in some pain here, Gelder.
Left ankle.
Blue card.
Yeah, what about the one last night? Did you see Carlos Carbran put his foot on the pitch to stop the
yeah.
ball? Got a little red card, didn't he? Bit harsh, isn't it?
Well,
maybe a yellow, I think, but accidental. Getting involved in the play.
The thing is, it did look like it swayed out a little bit, but it was never going to go
come back
more
in.
out.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know what I
you
mean?
mean.
So don't step onto the pitch to get it.
It was coming back in, but
yeah,
I don't think Southampton were on the counter-attack, were they? It was going to be a West Brom ball, but yeah, it was a strange one.
He looks in some discomfort here, Gelder.
Yeah, strange one. Listen, he's been fouled, but only he knows at the end of the day. It didn't look that much in it as such, did he? Roberts caught him, but as you say, he's left ankle. It's obviously his kicking foot as well. It's telling him he's got to go off the pitch now, isn't he? Is that rule? Is it 30 seconds one where he's?
Yeah. Birmingham fans aren't happy with him, but they can't deny that he was taken out by Roberts.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's give the free kick. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, you give the free kick, so you've deemed him to be fouled. So why are you making him go off the pitch now for 30 seconds? It's a bizarre one, that, for me. Is he time wasting? Is he, even though you've seen him fouled and you've given the decision? I don't get that.
Bit of a fall there from Bielik, but he still manages to stop the ball. Back from O'Nien. Still pestering again. You just feel it's a little bit only that, though. Sunderland in the first half were pressing a lot better.
Yeah. So you haven't seen too much yet in the Birmingham half, in the second half.
Need to step up a few yards, maybe, as a collective. In these situations here.
This one has held to come back on that far side yet. We haven't seen him.
It's back on.
It's back on now.
Let's give him a foul against Ballard there, and that's his yellow. Is that the suspension? It is, you know.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's towed the ball through Roberts, that's gone down injured, isn't it? Oh, is that Dan Ballard suspended now?
Yeah, it is. Sunderland will have to deal with that. I think it's a 2-game suspension because of the number of yellow cards Dan Ballard's picked up this season. I can't see the difference between the severity of that foul and the one on Gelder, though. I mean, I guess it's more of an opportunity from an attacking point of view.
Obviously, the crowd making the noise as well sometimes plays with the officials, I think. As I say, you see that there. It looks like he probably has played the ball, but has he gone through Roberts a little bit to get to the ball? Maybe, but yeah, a harsh yellow card. I probably agree. Luke O'Nien's gone down.
Ball goes out.
Yeah, just as it was about to be taken, Luke O'Nien went down on the floor and play went on.
He's having a word now, O'Nien, with the referee, but Steve Martin wants nothing to do with it. Any more scores there, Danny, on the old Vidi printer in front of you? Coventry City have scored. That man Ellis Sims. So they're beating, well, they're beating Stoke City 1-0. All the teams around Sunderland win, and Sunderland were to win, it'll be as you were.
Norwich have turned it round, haven't they? Say against Cardiff at home.
Rotherham
Preston back to 2-2 and they 2-0 down. Those couple of goals within 4 minutes against Blackburn. Hull as well, still leading at Huddersfield.
I wonder if Michael Beale will think about changing things as we move up to the hour mark, just to keep that
I was going to say,
energy from the first half.
Strange one, yeah. We're almost 15 minutes into the second half now, the hour mark coming up, which is generally when managers and coaches look to make the changes, don't they? But not a lot's happened really in the second half. It's just been scrappy, free kicks. I don't think either team have dominated it. We've spent little in their half in terms of possession so far.
He's Mundell.
Just those little ones, see there, where in the first half we managed it better. We're giving them away now.
Dropped off there for Jordan James. Gazelle. Cut up by O'Nien. Can Mundell get there? Does. He's caught as he gets there. It's very scrappy at the moment, Danny, you're right. Laird. Jordan James goes inside. Kreiser shoots as Dazelle takes the ball.
Yeah, Trey Hume again with a good block.
In from Roberts, cut out by Job on the edge. Roberts twisting and turning, gets past Yelder. Shot comes in. Second one saved off the line. Third one, fourth one is in.
Yeah, cleared the field. It's just been coming in terms of giving the ball away. I said it there, and you're not managing the game well. You're inviting Birmingham into it. You can hear the fans having a little go, getting around them. And then out of nothing, back on level terms, Birmingham.
Jordan James scores for Birmingham City. It's 1-1 now down at St Andrews.
Yeah, you know, in there we've had 2 or 3 good blocks going in there as well, haven't we? But see there, Job gets the ball under him, and Roberts wriggles out. Strike away, Anthony Patterson into the area. Trey on the line, blocking it. One in the face for Luke O'Nien. It just drops down there. And then you can hear St Andrews erupts. Birmingham tails her up back on level terms. It just drops nice for James there, doesn't it? Stabs it home from a couple of yards out. And I just mentioned it, didn't I, a few minutes ago? He's not really been in the game. Very quiet in the first half. That's all it takes. And it's another goal. Again, you can debrief him as much as you like. Yeah. Could we do more with it? Of course we could. You always look at it and think, what could we have done better? But it's a scrappy one, isn't it? They haven't carved us open with some wonderful passing.
And on the hour mark, it's level terms down at St Andrews. The crowd have come alive as well. Sold out St Andrews for the first time in many years this afternoon. We can hear it now. For the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, been very quiet, haven't they? And I think we took the sting out of them in that first half, and they were quiet and flat. We get the goal as well, and then we just, as I say, I don't think Birmingham have been wonderful at the start of this second half, but we've dropped off standards. We've gone back to where we were at Huddersfield in the week.
Ethan Laird just kicked the ball away there, Danny, as you were speaking. He's picked up a yellow card for that. Interesting final half hour down at St Andrews. So just remind people who's on the bench for Sunderland as the ball's played out down that left-hand side. Helder wasn't able to find the red and white shirt. Got Timmy Pembele, Hamir, Nazrusin, Oshish, Jensen Silt, Abdullah Bar, Chris Rigg, young Caden Kelly on the bench.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here now. Kjelder's having a talking to, and Stansfield involved as well. Yeah, lads just need to reset and get the focus back here. The game's going to get away from them.
They're sort of chasing. Roberts comes away. Clark trying to get in there to nip back in, as he did for his goal in the first half. Sunderland look like they've dropped about 10-20 yards as they were.
Yeah, just sitting off a little bit more. Yeah, well, we have to say in that first half especially, we were pressing high, weren't we? Forced a few errors from Birmingham. Goal come about from it in a way.
Well, Hjelde didn't get there. Luckily, neither did Mayoshi. Joe puts it. Oh, he's actually going to throw in on the far side. That's Bakuna getting instructions from Mark Venus. Ethan Laird leaves Trey Hume. Jordan James now. Into the middle. Cut out by Job. And away by Burstow.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it now thinking, we've got to change this. I think we look ragged. Energy's died off, as you said, Frankie. We're not pressing as high as we were. We've had very little ball in Birmingham's half. And if I'm Michael Beale, I'm perhaps having a look over my shoulder and thinking we need to freshen it. Who am I looking at? As Tony Mowbray is sensing blood, isn't he? Got themselves back on level terms. Bakuna, bit of a technician, top end of the pitch.
He's going to try and win this. Making changes like that, they feel like they can. Hume gets there. Dozell gets it back for the Blues. He's Mayoshi. Stansfield. It's gone out.
Well, the linesman spotted it, but about 1,000 Birmingham fans behind him didn't think it was out.
It's going to be a doubler.
Well, two at the top end of the pitch
Sariki,
as well.
Dembele and Bakuna coming on.
Tyler Roberts making way.
Sung Ho coming off as well. 3 straight swaps, them ones, I think.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I think obviously Bakuna likes to play out on that right-hand side as well, but with Dembele, will it be him over on that right-hand side where Roberts was playing? No, it's not. You see there, Dembele's come left side. Bakuna just in behind him. If James has gone across to the far side, the 19, let's have a look. He dropped in deeper. A little change up for Tony Mowbray.
Bristol's chasing this one.
Oof.
Well, Ruddy felt there was too much danger.
Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable at times, John Ruddy, does he, with the ball at his feet? A little bit of panic there. As I mentioned at the end of the first half, he shelled one out of play when he had a bit of time.
Ekwa. His shirt was getting pulled the full time there. So I think the referee had a close eye on that.
Yeah, it was James, wasn't it? A bit too eager to try and win the ball, gives the free kick away. And for one, it just takes a little bit of pressure off, but it's an opportunity for us to try and put a decent ball in there. Gives something the centre-backs to have a go at.
I think Jack Clark's gone over to have a look at this one.
Hjelde forward as well at the top of your screen.
Clark delivers
Ball.
it, and it's
There we
in
go.
from Mason Burstow. It's offside.
Yeah, they took it quick as well, Birmingham. See it back, but yeah, lovely ball in from Jack Clark. Just that outswinger, isn't it? Keeper can't come for it, and Mason Burstow got himself free. But obviously he's gone a little bit too soon.
We'll see it back as soon as we can. Next time the ball is dead, I imagine. Burstow's caught there. And you look at you got the ball first as well. Referee happy for play to go on. Oh, 9 gets across. Out from Patterson. Burstow stays down
as well. Put the ball out.
They haven't. Let's see this.
Sit back. Yeah, I think you can see it. I mean, we're not looking down the line, but
Well,
he looks advanced, doesn't he? You've got the man at the far post area, but he does look like he's gone too early. And just after he's been caught on the follow through. Dan Ballard having a few words with the referee.
Time for a quick team talk. No changes from Sunderland yet, but Michael Beale is looking at his bench. What's John Ruddy saying to the...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. There's a few people getting around the referee having a word with him. Well, there we go. Rooson and Barr ready to go. It's Mason Burstow picked up an injury. Thought he'd put us in front. Now he's coming off with his left ankle. Clattered into on the follow through there.
Who's Abdullah coming on for?
It's Mundle. So the two swaps from Wednesday evening replacing as they were.
Strange reactions from the Birmingham fans.
Yeah, they've always done it. I'm not sure what it's all about, really.
So, can Abdullah Barr or Naz Rooson make a difference for Sunderland? Final 20 minutes or so.
I wonder if he's tweaked it a little bit, maybe gone to a 4-2-3-1. Pierre in there alongside Dan Neil, and Job's just pushed up a little bit more in behind Naz Rooson. See there, top of your picture.
And there's the rain coming in at St Andrews. Waiting for a football here. He got one. Downfield from Patterson. Doesn't get there, but he does win the throw in. Bart asking for it.
Getting into the final 20 minutes now.
Ballard.
Both sides be looking to go on and win it.
Yelder. It's cut out though by Bielik. Yelder gets it back. Job is caught after he plays it. It's a nasty one.
Look at it back. Yeah, he's in some pain there, Job, isn't he? Right ankle, I think, this time.
Could it be his knee or
and it's
shin?
Bielik going in the book this time for Birmingham.
Watch this.
Oh yes, naughty that. Just down the right ankle. Studs over the top.
Christian Bielik was into the book. He once moved from Arsenal to Derby for £8 million. Jack Clark, Pierre Ekwa stand over this for Sunderland. Very high from Ekwa, kept alive by Job. Yelder couldn't control his shot. Barr gets it back for Sunderland. Mayoshi trying to win it back. He's Jack Clark. Ekwa trying to work it to Barr.
Barr's just stood on the back of him and he's going in the book now. was a big opportunity for Yelder, that, wasn't it? Is it Joe round the back? Does really well, keeps it in play, and it sits there, and he's got an age to look at it, and slices it off the outside of his left boot, doesn't he?
Is that yellow card?
He's got to get a yellow card for these days in football. It's probably been 2 or 3 in this game. I'm not sure how many people are in the book now. 6, yeah. It's probably 2 or 3 of them, which could have been a free kick, nothing more. But
he's led, looking for help and support. Goes back. Roberts under pressure from Ruslan. I don't think Ruslan's touched the ball yet. Maybe he can here. Ruddy under pressure. Ballard wins the header. Ekwa trying to win the second. Helik on the stretch. Dembele. Bakuna. Ekwa. Led, stops it. And then goes around Trey Hume.
Is it going to be another one?
Kind of ran into Trey Hume there,
Yeah,
but
I think Trey just left the leg there for him, accepted it, but that was not going to be a yellow card. See there, leaves the leg for him, doesn't he?
Well, they're trying to get the crowd going again. Tony Mowbray shouting down the line. Big defenders are up. Bakuna stands over this one, so does Andre Dazelle.
See Roberts in the middle, starting in that offside position. They take it short though.
Cross comes in. Mayoshi keeps it alive. Side netting.
Yeah, do you know what? He digs a great cross out on this left-hand side. I'm not sure who it was, we'll see it back. But Roberts there, I fancied him to come and get over the top of Hjelde, but he misses the ball completely. Let's have a look at it back now. Yes, Dazelle, lovely ball to the far post. Look there, he just completely misses it, Roberts. Side netting, Miyoshi.
Bakuna, Dazelle. Dembele it was who's dispossessed. Ruslan trying to win it back. Roberts plays it through the middle. Dembele. Here's Mayoshi. 9 beats Dembele to the ball and then gives it to Job, who moves forward, and then surely he's brought down.
That should
Jordan James, he's done about 2 or 3. This should be a yellow.
Yeah, just gets the wrong side of Job, doesn't he? Pulls him back.
Fourth Birmingham City player in the book. It's funny, it's such a wide play. He's been moved into quite a central role.
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
he?
dropped back in. Sungo went off, wasn't it, in the middle? James has dropped back in there. Bakuna out on the left, and I think Dembele's just gone in behind Stansfield. Just little things like that there. I think Hjelde, the ball goes back to him, he takes 2 or 3 touches, takes too long on it, then he plays it to Anthony Patterson, who's getting pressed, and then shifts it onto his left, puts it out for a throw. Do things a little bit quicker, help each other out.
Bakuna. Trey Hume gets it back. Abdullah Bar. Gives possession away. Laird brings it forward now for Birmingham. Bar, he's already on a yellow.
Sure, he's got to be careful. So he picked up the yellow card, then he's loose with the ball there. He's got an easy drop it off to Trey Hume. He's trying to play it through somebody, gives it away, gives the foul away. He's got to be careful. And again, I felt like we'd just come through a little sticky spell after they'd had the goal. We made the changes, but then we're starting to go again. We've got to get out of this habit of allowing teams back into games by being loose on the ball.
Job pressing from the front. Clark doesn't get the throw on the far side. Game's just gone a bit stagnant at the moment.
Seen little of Jack, haven't we, in the second half over on that left-hand side, and I don't think he's had a run so far with the ball.
I don't think Naz Ruson's touched the ball yet since coming on. Rain continues to come down at St Andrews. He's led.
There we
Loose
go.
one here. It's Job.
Oh, Jack's outside him. Just roll it into his path and he's in.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Bakuna gets there and puts it past Trey Hume. But Hume recovers and gets his body in the way. The 9 goes down. Dembele shoots, charged down once again.
Tell you what, Trey Hume's done well there. Does well in the first instance to get back at Bakuna. And then Dembele just takes it off Luke 09, and as he pulls the trigger, Trey comes in with another cracking challenge.
Amazing how fast it can change. Job in a wonderful position at the other end.
I think he sees that back there. I know he's through the step over him, but just roll it into Jack. Jack's free, 10 yards to his left.
Bakuna goes down. Is he looking for a yellow card there, Bakuna? Did he suggest that? Anyway, the ball is restarted. Stansfield looks up, plays it across, takes a deflection right in front of Anthony Patterson, and it's bulleted in by Mayoshi.
Well, I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. I think, we give free kicks away, we switch off, and then the goal sums it up, doesn't it? Half a block on the shot, and there's Mayoshi to follow it in, and from us having the opportunity at the other end to go 2-1 up, find ourselves 2-1 down.
Deflects off on 9, and then Mayoshi just gets his body in there.
Luke's in the path there.
Slightest of touches from Mayoshi. Sends it past Patterson.
Anthony Patterson, can he be a little bit braver maybe? Come and smother it, look. Possibly. It's just a mess again though. Every goal we seem to be conceding at the minute is a mess.
Tony Mowbray's side are on top for the first time this afternoon. 10 minutes left though. What will Michael Beale do from here? The second half, Sunderland haven't looked likely.
No, we haven't even had 5 minutes really. I think we had that opportunity, didn't we, from nothing. Again, Birmingham gifted us the ball, and we didn't capitalise on it. From being in a good position, weren't we 1-0 up at the break as well, and probably shaded the first half in terms of control and a bit of possession after the goal.
The first half will look very good this afternoon, Sunderland.
And just setting off. I mean, it's the old cliche, isn't it? A game's not 45 minutes, it's 90 minutes, and we haven't turned up in the second half.
That's good
so
from Abdullah Bar. Trey Hume throws it inside. Pierre Eckwald's a bouncing ball from the throw. Hume's doing his best to get it, but in the end he just hacks down Stansfield, and he'll pick up a yellow card for that. He looks a bit frustrated there, Trey Hume.
Yeah, probably more so from the throw-in, as you mentioned it, Frankie. Instead of just throwing it to Pierre's feet, he bounces it in at him. He's got to try and deal with it and get hold of it. Has it taken off him, Pierre?
It's the 8th booking of the game. Both sides have 4 men in the book each. Birmingham looking like they're in no hurry to take this. Stay tuned afterwards, we'll debrief the game. Give us your thoughts as well. Hashtag AskDanny on social media. Stansfield gets a good touch on it. Bakuna comes across to help. 09 feels as he's fouled.
Let's give it to Birmingham. Stansfield brought it down, didn't he? I thought Luke just got his body in and sorted out a play, but Well, the referee thinks he got a touch on it. So who have we got on yellow cards out there? We've got Barr, Hume, haven't we? Ballard and Job's the other one, yeah.
Job gets something on it. Dan Neil stretching. Oh, Dan Neil's just taken out the game there as he puts it past. And again.
Yeah, go back
and
to
again.
it, yeah.
3 fouls on Dan Neil there. Here he is, popping it through for Hjelde. Gets it back of Job. He's Abdullah Barr. The first man.
Straight in his face, I think.
We'll have a pause probably. Make sure he's okay. He's down, is it?
Laird? Yes, Laird, isn't it? Yeah. Norwich gone 4-1 up now as well against Cardiff City. Not just our scoreline, every other result's probably going against us as well. Coventry beating Stoke still. Hull winning.
Sunderland were 1-0 up at half-time, find themselves 2-1 down in the final 6 minutes. Dan Neil brings it forward, drops it off to the left to Jack Clark. We haven't seen enough of him in the second half. Cross comes in from Hjelde. Sunderland throw. Clark cutting in as he does from that left-hand side. Finds Trey Hume. Abdullah Barr. Laird's ahead of him, so it's Bakuna. Hume clips one in. From Heelick. And back to Anthony Patterson. Dan Neil picks it up. Clark. Clark still going. Just runs into too many blue shirts. Kuna drops his shoulder. Can't get past Trey Hume. Dan Neil. Trying to pop it forward.
Yeah, space
to the left.
Hjelde out on his left-hand side. Sunderland trying to have a bit of a go at the end here now. Jack Clark trying to get involved in the game.
Still don't think Nazarus has touched the ball since
I know, I can't remember mentioning his name. No, I'm not sure he has.
It's another long trip for that lot. Going to see Hamia soon. Michael Beale must feel we need a focal point up front. Stansfield gets on the end of this one. 9 comes across easy, takes possession back. But he hasn't got many options and loses it. Stansfield thinking about the shot. Bakuna. Strong challenge from Trey Hume. Fans on their feet.
Trey Hume coming off. His first job, Hemir is helping out defensively from this set play. Near post area.
Are you surprised that Trey's made way?
Do you know what, I'm just thinking, he's on a yellow card, he's just done a little bit of needle there with Bakuna. You already get Dan Ballard suspended. He won't want to lose Trey Hume as well. Last couple of minutes of the game, he'll be serving a suspension as well.
Under Dazell's feet, but he still manages to get the cross in. It's collected by Anthony Patterson, who throws it out early, looking for Jack Clark. We can't see what's happening because the cameraman's cut to Trey Hume, who's walking off. It's a deep one looking for Bakuna. Goes out. Should be a Sunderland goal kick. Final couple of minutes. Dan Ballard's back there screaming at someone. Well,
yeah, Trey looking for a little high five with the manager there, didn't get one.
Someone's just been taken out in a red and white shirt.
That's Job, just been clipped by Miyoshi, I think it was.
Yelled up, making way down the left-hand side. Clark's with him. Job getting pulled back by Stansfield. Working it to Jack Clark. Final couple of minutes of normal time. Clark wins the throw-in. No, he's got a free kick over there.
I think it is, yeah, on the far side.
Can Sunderland get a point out of this game? And they look so on top at times in the first half.
Yeah, I'd say for 15 minutes, but obviously a game of football's 90 plus. 15 minutes in a 90-minute game's not enough, is it? That's the disappointing thing, you see there, away from home, but taking the lead this afternoon against the side again at the wrong end of the table.
We'll discuss the game in full. Send us your thoughts. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media right now, as we move into the final minute of normal time. Woody claims it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a bad ball in from Jack Clark. It's fizzed in. Look where he's collecting that edge of the 6-yard line, and no takers. I don't think that's a bad ball in at all. Dan Bollard's just over the top of him. We've got 2 or 3 far post area, but nothing in between.
He's the big man. Looks like he's going to come on.
Yeah, Jukovic.
Jukovic has been a long-serving player. There's a player down on the far side. Might be that. There's the swamp. Is it Stansfield who's down? This could change the number that goes up. Yeah, it is. Stansfield looks like he's going to make way.
Yeah, straight swap, top end.
Jukovic
coming on. Yeah, Stansfield, a couple of efforts this afternoon, hasn't he? That one in the first half, that volley, decent strike. Tipped over the top from Anthony Patterson.
3 changes each. Move into stoppage time.
Yeah, big old unit, played against him a few times, big strong boy, Lucas Jukovic.
Didn't see much was added on, Danny. Back here in the studio. I assume it'll be a couple, at least. So they need to move it quick. Ekwa. Nine. Field ball. Dan Neil picks up. Here's Jack Clark. Clark still going. Can he get a shot away? Jack Clark. This is perfect territory for Jack Clark.
Oh.
Ruddy saves to his right. It wasn't enough power.
Do you know, he come inside and I think shoot earlier and it opened and he took another touch and so he works it well there now. And then, yeah, doesn't catch it clean at all, does he? Just allows Ruddy to fall to his right hand side and gather it. As you say, 5, 6 blue shirts around him, Jack Clark.
Was that the chance?
Yeah, maybe, is he thinking of passing it into that far corner? Thinks his route's cut off by Bielik. I think it is in his way, the 6.
Here he is again. In added time here. Hamia takes a touch, gets his head down, Gets to the penalty area. Does he go down? Oh, he's giving it the other way.
Yeah, tangle of legs, wasn't it? Was it Bielik again involved? He's had a couple of touches, hasn't he, Hemir, since he come on? He actually done all right a minute ago, halfway line, getting hold of the ball, dropping it off. As you say, I'm still not sure if Rusyn's had a touch or two of the ball yet, has he?
As it stands, Sunderland have the Blues down at St Andrews. As John Ruddy fires it down the field. Djokovic and Ballard come together. Ballard getting there, bringing it down. And finding Jack Clark. Clark uses Dan Neil. Here's Pierre Ekwa. Abdullah Bar against Bakuna. Bakuna comes out on top. And moves it down the field. Ekwa comes across. Rusyn gets on the ball. And then gets on his bike. Just the throw. Has it gone for the corner?
Yeah, I think it's gone for the corner, hasn't it? Yes, linesman's flag. Here we go.
Last chance.
Anthony Patterson forward, as he was on Wednesday night, trying to salvage something from the game.
Can Sunderland avoid 2 defeats in a row? In from Ekwa. Dan Neil put it back in. He has. Will there be time for another ball in? Jack Clark. As Patterson stayed forward, he can't see.
That's that.
And that's that.
Yeah, back-to-back defeats on the road for Sunderland. And I've got to say, from where we were